From shocking arrests that destroyed legacies to heartfelt goodbyes that cemented immortality, here are 8 retirements that shaped how the world remembers these creators forever. Starting with Luke Nichols from Outdoor Boys, a man who understood something most creators never learn: when to walk away. For over a decade, Luke and his kids uploaded videos about camping, fishing, and just enjoying the outdoors. The channel grew slowly, steadily, but then 2023 happened. Everything changed. What had been a quiet success exploded, from 3 million subscribers to over 15 million by 2025. With it came money, attention, and eventually, burnout.
The sheer volume of fans trying to contact me, trying to take pictures with me, or just trying to come up and talk to me in public, it could be a bit overwhelming at times.
And recently, on May 17th, 2025, Luke posted a video titled Goodbye.
And my wife and I, we both have real concerns about what this will do to our family if I keep growing my YouTube channel at this pace. And the time to stop is before this problem gets so out of hand that my family and I can't live normal lives.
But it wasn't just about him. His oldest son, Tom, had already started his own channel, Outdoor Tom, approaching 1 million subscribers, and Luke wanted to guide him, not compete with him.
But I want to spend more time helping him with his channel and preparing him to be an adult, which is going to be in less than 6 years. It's time to step back and focus on helping other people for a change.
The video ended with a message that hit millions.
If you feel my videos have helped you in some way, then go out and find someone you can help. I'll see you guys later.
Thousands of comments poured in, with fans saying it's rare for a YouTuber to retire with no controversies, good for him and his family. Outdoor Boys is what a family channel is supposed to be: fun and compassionate, not clickbaity exploitation. But not every goodbye comes with peace. Sometimes it comes in pieces. Connor Murphy, once YouTube's ultimate gym bro, shredded, cocky, viral, saw that image collapse in 2020 when he uploaded a video titled Goodbye.
What is happening? I've gone literally mentally fucking insane over the past few days. I don't understand.
His wasn't a retirement announcement. It was a public breakdown disguised as content, and Connor's behavior became increasingly erratic until his friends eventually revealed the disturbing truth.
Basically, Connor has taken a substance called ayahuasca, meaning that he is on one of the, if not the single most powerful, intense psychedelic drug every single day, consuming it every 2 hours.
The effects were far more disturbing than anyone could have predicted.
Drinking his own pee, urine. He explicitly stated that he eats his own feces, and he consumes another bodily substance that is excreted from the male body.
Connor also claimed to have manipulated mental health professionals.
Somehow the best psychologists in the world! I manipulated them like my little puppets. They were never in control.
On February 14th, 2024, he posted what seemed like his final video. This is actually my final goodbye.
And I thought it would be fit to end it all in the same setting from which I began this crazy chapter of my social media content. And there's a reason why I'm saying goodbye to you all exclusively.
But even that wasn't the end. Connor kept making new channels, more videos, more breakdowns dressed up as enlightenment, with the retirements becoming a loop, goodbye after goodbye, each one harder to believe than the last, as fans asked, is he back on drugs? And said, this man is mentally ill and needs some genuine help. It's so concerning how he thinks he's Jesus. His retirement wasn't planned. It was a crash landing that left wreckage instead of legacy. While Connor couldn't stop uploading, Fearless just vanished. At his peak, he was one of the most loved creators in Fortnite. Perfect timing and a laid-back voice that somehow made the chaos feel calm. But then, one day in October 2019, he simply stopped uploading, with his last video posted on October 5th, 2019, followed by complete silence. Months passed, and fans started to panic, some even assuming the worst, until February 1st, 2020, when he suddenly posted again.
Guys, I've just gotta say, if y'all watch Fearless, he died. He was at the hospital when he died because of this infection.
It was classic Fearless. Joke first, answers never. And just like that, the fear turned into relief. He was alive. He was okay. People begged him to stay, but he disappeared again. He showed up briefly in a live stream and something felt different. Not the usual confidence, but something shaken and overwhelmed.
Oh, okay. Now I'm having a panic attack. Let's not. Okay, slow down. Stop. I can't. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
The pressure had finally caught up to him, and when someone asked about his absence, his response was telling.
Nah. I don't want to get into it why I haven't been uploading stuff, but it's personal. It's personal.
On January 2nd, 2021, he uploaded one final time, a short Minecraft video, and that was genuinely it, with a childhood friend later revealing that Fearless was always a perfectionist, and the pressure to outdo himself video after video had become unbearable. Fearless just faded out, but George Miller, he left to become someone else. To millions, he was Filthy Frank, the chaotic king of early YouTube. Offensive, absurd, unfiltered, a pink bodysuit and a scream that defined a generation of edgy internet humor. But behind it all was something no one saw coming.
But I was recently diagnosed with a brain condition that ironically gives me seizures. You know, this whole time we thought it was so funny doing these fake seizures, and now some call it bad luck, some call it karma.
In 2015, at the height of his YouTube fame, George uploaded a song under a new name, Joji, and it flopped spectacularly. But George kept going, song after song, each one performing worse than his viral videos. His audience didn't understand. This wasn't what they came for. Then, something shifted. In 2018, his album In Tongues dropped, and suddenly the world was listening. The same voice that had screamed absurdities was now creating haunting, beautiful melodies that made people feel things they couldn't name, leading to Billboard Top 100 singles, platinum certifications, and sold-out concerts worldwide. And after all this, on September 28, 2017, he officially buried Filthy Frank, literally in his final video.
It's happening! Here we go! Mama! Mama! Mama!
That was it. No comeback. He left and never looked back. Filthy Frank will be remembered as one of the most important pieces of internet culture. I love this man. I've been listening to him since I was 11, and I hope he comes back someday. George ended things pretty emotional, but Belle Delphine, she planned one of the craziest exits online. She broke the internet with NSFW cosplay and gamer girl bathwater, turning memes into millions. But Belle understood something most creators never do. Controversy has a shelf life. In June 2019, she teased an adult platform account. The titles were provocative, the hype was massive, but the videos were jokes. She was literally petting a chicken or eating a photo. She got mass reported and the account was banned. But she already had what she wanted, attention. She even faked getting arrested. Just a mugshot with no explanation. People believed it. It didn't matter if it was real, it got clicks. But when the shock factor started to lose power, she pivoted, launching an OnlyFans where she actually delivered what people expected. And it worked financially, but personally cost her everything. Her father cut her off. Her mother stopped talking to her. Still, the content kept getting more extreme. And then she made a mistake. In late 2020, she went on a few podcasts and casually admitted she had a boyfriend.
Who's the partner?
Who's the guy?
We want to know who the guy in the porn is.
It's my boyfriend.
How long has that relationship been going on for?
The whole time I've been Belle Delphine.
To a normal person, that's harmless. But Belle's whole brand was built on being an internet fantasy. Accessible, mysterious, maybe even available. That illusion broke instantly. Fans who once obsessed over her suddenly moved on. Some felt lied to, others just got bored. A few months later, she posted a schoolgirl kidnapping roleplay. It was meant to be shocking, but not in the way she wanted. Even fans who defended her before said it felt off. After that, people kind of stopped reacting. In 2024, she tried selling dolls that came with her used underwear. But this time, no one cared. Her OnlyFans went dark in March. Patreon dried up. As of now, Belle Delphine does not have an active YouTube presence. Her channel is no longer accessible, and there have been no recent uploads or activity on the platform. Her retirement wasn't a failure. It was the final move in a game she'd been playing from the beginning. But not every calculated persona ends with a smart exit. Sometimes the truth catches up. And when it does, the fall is spectacular. The Liver King built an empire on what turned out to be a massive lie. Huge muscles, eating raw meat, preaching the ancestral lifestyle to millions who believed he was completely natural.
Ben, do you take steroids? The question has always been, do you take steroids? Do you take PEDs? The answer to that is no. I've always told the truth, I still tell the truth.
But not everyone bought in. On November 29th, 2022, Derek from More Plates, More Dates dropped the leaked email receipts that shattered everything.
I've recently started taking Omnitrope. So if you guys don't know Omnitrope, this is pharmacy-grade human growth hormone. The $11,000 per month for my new dose, which is 4 vials per week, 16 vials per month. So these 5.8 milligram vials, he's using 4 vials per week, 16 vials per month.
The monthly drug bill was more than most people's annual salaries. The ancestral lifestyle was completely fabricated, and eventually he was forced to confess.
I'm making this video to apologize. Because I f***ed up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied. And I misled a lot of people.
But by then, it was pointless. Both his views and respect had taken a serious hit, and by October 2024, his final videos showed a man clearly losing his grip on reality.
Form a barbarian methodology, all roads lead to barbarian. So, have I lost it? Midlife crisis? God, I hope so.
Fans commented, "Bro needs to be in an asylum, and the meat you eat may be raw, but you're totally cooked." He didn't retire because he wanted to. He disappeared because no one believed anything he said anymore. Where the Liver King fell because of deception, popular MMOs, better known as Pat, lost everything through his own self-destruction. For years, Pat was one of the biggest names in Minecraft content with wholesome videos, a massive fan base, and what seemed like a perfect relationship with his wife Jen.
We just got engaged.
No,
we didn't. We just got married.
It felt like nothing could go wrong until everything did in 2019 when they announced their divorce.
Basically, a few months ago, we decided to break up.
It was quiet, respectful, but things started to slip. The divorce hit the channel hard. Pat's upload schedule became erratic. Pat tried to move on. New girlfriend, new content, new start. But the internet doesn't let you start over, especially when your new relationships become public spectacles. May 7th, 2021, Pat introduced his new girlfriend, Liz, to his audience.
Today, I am joined by my girlfriend, Liz.
But 8 days later, he was arrested for domestic battery. Reports said he chased Liz around the neighborhood with a knife. The details were horrifying. The man who'd entertained millions of children was accused of violence that made headlines across gaming media. From there, it got worse. By 2024, he was arrested again, this time for allegedly assaulting a police officer while reportedly on the run. There had been other incidents in between, but this was ultimately led his content slowing down, then stopped completely. He tried launching a podcast, but it flopped almost immediately. Pat used to be everywhere in the Minecraft community, but now his name mostly comes up when people ask, "Whatever happened to that guy?" He didn't sign off gracefully. He just fell apart completely, and it all happened in public view, showing how quickly a beloved creator can destroy everything they've built. But where Pat's exit was messy and tragic, MattPat's retirement reminded everyone how it should be done. For 14 years, MattPat had been the internet's favorite overthinking gaming nerd. Game theory, film theory, food theory, channels that turned pop culture into academic exercises and somehow made it entertaining. 45 million total subscribers across 6 channels. He was part of the foundation, a voice people grew up with, a guy who made theories feel like community. On January 10th, 2024, he posted a video that would break hearts across the platform.
It's not clickbait. On March 9th, I will be hosting my last theory episode.
He talked honestly about how hard the choice was.
But this has been a literal third of my life. And I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss this. I value what we have here. And I'm sad that I won't be able to see you every week.
He also explained why it was time.
I don't love late nights. I don't love the fact that Steph and I have been work first for over a decade.
After years of grinding, the fun had faded. He wasn't just chasing views anymore. He was watching his kid grow up, realizing how fast it was all going.
He's the coolest little dude, and he's getting older by the minute. Honestly, I want to be able to spend more time with him.
It was one of the cleanest, most respectful exits YouTube has ever seen. Thank you, MattPat, for shaping our childhoods and killing it for over a decade. Thank you for everything. It's been a year, man. I still miss MattPat. Goodbye, MattPat. You'll be missed. If this video made you think twice about internet fame, hit subscribe because the real stories are just getting started.